Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. I hope you're having a good day. In this video, I want to address 3 when questions related to these linear regression tables. Specifically, when are they used, when are they not used, and when are they modified. So when are they used? Well, obviously, if you're going to be conducting a linear regression analysis, they're going to be used. But what I would stress in this video is that if you conduct any type of ANOVA analysis of variance, that you also consider including your linear regression tables. If you're dealing in the natural sciences and the social sciences, a little less degree in the physical sciences, most of the professors that you're going to run into on your committee are going to want both. The reason being, almost everybody in the field of research builds causal models over association models. It's just a preference. We're sort of trained to think in terms of causality. Whether that's accurate or not the point. Your dissertation isn't going to change that philosophy. So, when you do an analysis of variance, consider adding the linear regression table. It's probably going to be asked of you anyway, and it just gets you one step ahead of the curve. When are they not used? Here's the funny part to that answer. Sometimes when you do a linear regression analysis, you're not going to use these tables. Let me give you an example. One of the biggest concerns that novice researchers have when they're conducting research for their dissertation is, I have to find something statistically significant. Well, the reality is, there's very little that's going to be statistically significant if you've done your job properly. So many times your professors are going to ask you not to bother putting this table in there if you've run a very complicated regression analysis. What they're going to ask you to do, and this is an answer to the last question of when are they modified, they're going to ask you to modify this table in such a way to highlight those 1 or 2 things out of maybe 40 or 50 elements in your model that were significant. And so we're going to ask you to build a linear regression model when you're doing ANOVA, but we're not going to ask you to build that same table when you run a linear regression. It's a little crazy and it makes students a little concerned. It's just the nature of how we do research. You have to remember, when we do research, it's a model of how people perceive research to be done. It's not black and white, and it's not science versus art. It's both. So, typically you'll see these tables in ANOVA. You're actually less likely to see it in regression. And when you do modify them, it's usually to take into account the fact that you have a very complex model that probably you shouldn't have had in the first place, but now your professor's trying to figure out a way to make it easy and palatable for the rest of the committee. Hope this video has answered some of your questions. Hope it's raised some questions. If it has, we'd love to hear them. Otherwise, I hope you have a good day.